Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back to another video on the boundary line. Christmas is on the cards and the year is going to end. And I think Indian men's team has played their last series of the year. We have won that South Africa T20I series, and also the team for the T20I squad was announced. We spoke about that yesterday in the last video. It was quite surprising to see that Indian team has announced their squad so early of time where they leave it for the last day to announce it. But this time it was different. The Ashes is over for England at least, because England has already lost the Ashes, three matches on the trot, and two matches are left in the Ashes to go. But England can do is, I guess, 4-1 or maybe 3-2 is possible, but it doesn't look like it. Yes, England might have an advantage in the next matches where Pat Cummins and Nathan Lyon are ruled out of the match at least, if not the series, because Nathan Lyon has been replaced by Todd Murphy and Pat Cummins is not captaining, and Steve Smith, who was ruled out of the last match, is come back to captain the side again. So that's another news we need to talk about. And then obviously the world champions of Indian women's team have come back for another series. They're playing their series with Sri Lanka, and दो मैच हो गए T20I में, और अभी वर्ल्ड कप तो वो लोग जीत चुके हैं, but we need to find that balance in T20I squad as well, so that we lift that T20 World Cup women's as well. So that is one thing. And the fourth thing, but last, definitely not the least, the two stalwarts going to play today. Delhi is going to play against Andhra Pradesh, and Mumbai is playing against Sikkim. Delhi match is in Bangalore, but obviously in Bangalore. But obviously the crowd is not allowed because of the security reasons which happened last year IPL fiasco. And then obviously Sikkim's match is in Jaipur. Mumbai has the services of Rohit Sharma for two games. I'm sure even Virat Kohli is not for all the entirety of the season, but he'll be definitely involving himself for a couple of matches of, if not more, and then they will head on to New Zealand, which is the next frontier they need to work on. There is another different match which is Punjab versus Maharashtra, where Ruturaj Gaikwad is going to be the captain and Abhishek Sharma is going to be the captain for Punjab, where Shubman Gill and Ruturaj will be facing off each other. A match to look out for. But first of all, Jinansh, शुभमन गिल और धुरंधर, यही दो बातें हो रही है आजकल सोशल मीडिया पे. एक रिपोर्ट आपने मुझे भेजी थी, एक रिपोर्ट तो नहीं बोलूंगा, एक रूमर बोल सकते हो उसको, कि आपने मुझे भेजी थी कि 5 लोग थे उस मीटिंग में जो डिवाइडेड थे शुभमन गिल को रखने पे. तो 3 लोगों का जो वर्डिक्ट था वो अगेंस्ट शुभमन गिल था, और 2 लोग फेवर ऑफ शुभमन गिल थे. वो 2 लोग थे अजीत अगरकर एंड गौतम गंभीर, अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट particular rumor. So how true do you think that is? And if that is going to be the case, it will be easy for Shubman Gill to be in the camp in the New Zealand tour. But for the rest of the matches where he is captain, and for the T20Is where he's not in the squad as well, how difficult it is going to be for him to be in that camp?
No, I mean, I don't know how true is that report and everything, but those two selectors, RP Singh and Pragyan Oja, they were definitely present at the Syed Mustaq Ali Trophy final, where Ishan Kishan scored that 100, and that's when the talks had begun. At the same time, I don't think Gambhir or Agarkar were blindsided by the fact that Shubman Gill won't be selected, because pretty much in the 4 T20 international itself, जो फुट इंजरी का वो सब था, वो मेरे को एक फसाड लगा था. चलो वो मैच में 4 T20 में फुट इंजरी हो सकता है, पर 5 T20 में आई डोंट थिंक. वो आराम से ही चल रहा था, तो उसको आई थिंक उसको खेलना ही हो. He would want to play that particular match, but still he was being told not to play, and Sanju Samson was pushed ahead of Shubman Gill. So मतलब बात बैठ नहीं रही है. If in case like selectors have overpowered Ajit Agarkar and Gautam Gambhir, then pretty much BCCI has like उनका अथॉरिटी अभी जो इतना फुल फ्रीडम से वो जो डिसीजंस ले रहे थे, वो अभी उतने फ्रीडम से अभी वो नहीं ले पाएंगे, especially after the South Africa series loss and the kind of communication barriers this current team management had put in, mainly Ajit Agarkar. इवन विद ईशान किशन को नहीं लेना, मतलब 2 साल के लिए उसको ऐसे ही रखना कि ही हैज टू प्ले मोर डोमेस्टिक, ये वो वगैरह. डोमेस्टिक खेला उसके बाद भी आपने उनको उतना लास्ट ईयर तक तो मतलब उसको उतना आपने गेम टाइम भी नहीं दिया था, और अचानक से आप उसको मतलब सेम जो आपने शुभमन गिल के साथ किया था, उसको T20 स्क्वाड में लेकर आ गए। आपने वो सेम चीज़ ईशान किशन के साथ भी किया। नथिंग अगेंस्ट ईशान किशन, आई मीन ईशान किशन हैज़ प्रूव्ड हिमसेल्फ फॉर हिज सिलेक्शन, बट the problem is like the way players are just coming in, like कुछ गेम टाइम जितेश शर्मा को जिसको आपने इतना बैक किया था, उसका उसका तो कुछ गलती भी नहीं था कि
हम्म,
उसको अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी उतनी नहीं मिली थी, तब भी मतलब आपने उनको निकाल दिया। और जितना लिमिटेड अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिला है, तीन दो तीन गेम, तीन चार गेम,
हम्म,
उसमें आपने मतलब उसको जज कर दिया कि नहीं है वो सही प्लेयर, तो आपको नहीं करना था ना उनको बैक। तो अभी जितना भी जो हम लोग बोल रहे थे कि इनसिक्योरिटी, अभी आपने खुद एक वाइस कैप्टन को निकाल दिया, जो गंभीर
हम्म,
का क्लिप भी वायरल हो रहा है, जो उनके
हम्म,
साथ भी हुआ था। तो हाउ डू यू एक्सपेक्ट द अदर अदर क्रिकेट, I mean, other players in that particular dressing room to have that same trust? But I don't think it's only the team management. It is also somewhere down the line, even selectors were involved. I won't say 100%, but somewhere down the line, the selectors were also involved,
हम्म.
especially with Ishan Kishan's inclusion in the squad. I don't know about Shubman Gill's exclusion. Let's see how it pans out, but I don't see like a happy dressing room as well after
Definitely
this.
not. When you are keeping a player who's captain of two formats out of the third format, and on a sour note, it was not on a good note, then it is quite possible that the dressing room would not look good.
कॉम्बिनेशन में बोलते हो, सॉरी लास्ट एक आप कॉम्बिनेशन बोलते हो बिकॉज ऑफ टीम कॉम्बिनेशन, जस्ट बिकॉज आपका कैप्टन खेल नहीं
Hmm.
पाते, इसके लिए आपको ये कॉम्बिनेशन का बहाना बनाना पड़ रहा है कि क्या कॉमिक फॉर्म बोल नहीं सकते हो आप।
Hmm.
क्योंकि सूर्य कुमार यादव खुद लास्ट 18 मैचेस से कुछ उखाड़ा नहीं है उन्होंने भी, सिर्फ ये सब कमेंट्स देते रहते हैं कि मेरे पास 14 सोल्जर है, ये है वो है।
Yeah.
सोल्जर अभी क्या भाई तुम्हारे फॉर्म में, अभी तुम सोल्जर अभी यू आर बीइंग पेड 7 times more than a soldier who is at the moment stationed at LOC or in the northeast.
Hmm.
7 to 10 times, 15 times more, and you're comparing your players with soldiers just
Hmm.
because just to hide your form. Everyone knows I'm not out of form, I'm short of runs. तो किधर है रन तुम्हारा? Like he can't play any other shot, man. He can't. You
Yeah.
saw his soft dismissal, right? Like
Yeah.
the way he was playing. ही का
Yeah.
उसका उसका वी का गेम ही नहीं है, वो सिर्फ ऊपर 360 डिग्री ही मारना है। अभी लोग को समझ में आ गया कि कैसे खेलना है। और एक बात सुनील गावस्कर ने अपने कमेंट्री में बोला था, आई थिंक उसको लगा भी है हाथ में,
अच्छा.
कुंडीगल जैसा कुछ कैरी भी कर रहे हैं, इसके लिए नहीं खेल पा रहा है, वी डोंट नो। वो बहुत
I
सॉफ्ट
mean,
डिसमिसल था वो, जैसे वो
I
आउट
mean,
हुआ।
I don't know if you are not 100% fit or you're not 100% on the game, then you shouldn't be risking yourself as a captain in the T20I World Cup for sure. बट इफ कैप्टन इफ कोच और मैनेजमेंट ने कुछ सोच के उनको कैप्टनसी बनाया है तो फिर इट्स देयर कॉल, बट अदरवाइज इफ ही कम्स बैक इन फॉर्म वेल एंड गुड, बट इफ ही डजंट, आई मीन हमने देखा है लास्ट जब वर्ल्ड कप में उनको खेलना पड़ा था बिकॉज ऑफ ऋषभ पंत इंजरी, तो उन्होंने कितना खराब परफॉर्मेंस दिया था स्पेशली फाइनल में, बिकॉज ऑस्ट्रेलिया पूरा पूरा पढ़ाई करके आया था कि उनको बॉडी लाइन स्लो और बाउंसर्स डालने हैं, और वही
हम्म।
उन्होंने डाले और वो उसके ऊपर कुछ नहीं कर पाए। फास्ट पेस बॉल्स तो मिलने नहीं वाले जिसको वो कैपिटलाइज करके पीछे के वी में मार सके, तो किस तरीके से वो अपने गेम को इम्प्रूव करेंगे ऐसी बॉल्स को जो स्लो हो, जो स्टिकी विकेट्स है उन पे कैसे खेलेंगे, वो अभी सूर्य कुमार को वर्क करना पड़ेगा उस पर। But yeah, that's about the T20I World Cup and the T20I squad, which we wanted to discuss. The elephant in the room, let's discuss that. Ashes, Australia has managed to retain or win the Ashes 3-0 so far in the three matches. It has not been a very even like decent performance from England. Batting तो उनका I don't think अभी उनके खुद के स्टॉलवर्ड्स भी डिफेंड कर पाएंगे कि जिस तरीके से वो लोग बैटिंग कर रहे हैं। बॉलिंग तो मैं फिर भी बोल सकता हूँ कि चलो, I think Jofra Archer has been a bright spot. Ben Stokes here or there chips in with the ball. Even with the bat, he has been okay this series. But apart from those two players with the bat and the ball, yes, Joe Root had a century, but after that, nothing as such. Do you think, just like India, England also needs to sit down and think on their approach for Test cricket at least, and the coach needs to go?
Yeah, I mean, I think the coach will go. Their CEO is going to back him or whatever, but I think the CEO will also go out.
Yeah.
Probably the administration will take that decision. Yeah, I mean, whatever the approach is, I don't know the way they have handled their players as well. Like the kind of reports which are coming out,
mm,
videos which are coming out. Ben Duckett outside a pub, not able to speak also properly. He's so sloshed, drunk. And I
mm.
mean, you guys are international players, and we कोई इंडियन
I
प्लेयर
think
को ऐसा देख कर
Benstock had defended his players that we will enjoy ourselves, where we don't get to do that in England. So
अरे
if we
भाई,
get,
that whole thing
if we
doesn't
get,
matter. You guys are in. अरे भाई, you guys are working. I mean, you guys are going there to represent your country. I don't know if you have got the respect for your country. That's another thing. But you're going there. Your role models to certain 6-year-old, 7-year-old, another Harry Brook probably, and
mm,
the kind of example you are displaying on the streets. Like, you know how Australian media is.
mm,
इवन दो वी डोंट डू एनीथिंग, हम लोग का नाम मतलब प्लेयर्स का नाम चढ़ जाता है, कोहली हो
mm,
या रोहित हो, इतना बड़ा बवाल तो हम करते हैं नहीं
mm,
जो इन लोग ने किया है। और ऊपर से मतलब तुम हार कर आ रहे हो 11 दिन में, 11 डेज।
mm,
नासिर हुसैन का वो जो कुछ रिकॉर्ड था वो मैच किया है इन लोगों ने 11 दिन में, मतलब बेन स्टोक्स एशेज हार गया। तुम्हारा जो 2-2 था, आई नो दी you guys are considering that as a win, and you guys
mm.
were high on adrenaline and everything, but I mean, Australia is a different ball game. I mean, Australia में मतलब पैट क्यूमिंस नहीं खेला, हेजलवुड नहीं खेला। Australia is tough. Like any home turf for any country is going to be tough. Like Australia haven't been able to win yet in India. Simple. We know that. But we won in Australia. That's another thing too, twice in a row. Because
Yeah,
that team was different and we were able to win. We had all experienced back players. None of these players, they even played the Prime Minister's 11 matches. Like Rohit
sure.
Sharma खेल कर गया, खेलने को गया था, इतना
Mm.
बड़ा प्लेयर होकर। बड़ी बड़ी बातें हैं, टीम को बैक करना, दैट वी आर सर्टेनली नॉट अ वीक टीम। अरे यू गाइस आर वीक, you guys
Yeah.
won in New Zealand. I don't know how did you guys win. So I don't know how did they win also over there. It could be like you guys might be good at that time, because certainly are not good at this time. I mean, WTC फाइनल अभी 3 हो चुके हैं, तुम लोग ही होस्ट हो पर तुम खुद क्वालिफाई नहीं होते हो। तो ये सब उनको भी।
They have tasted that medicine for like 20 25 years, more than that in fact, where since 1980 1975, since the World Cup started, after that, like for like 40 45 years they did not win it. I think first ICC Cup for them was
2019.
2011 T20I World Cup
Yeah.
was
Yes,
their
yes.
first win, but 2019 we all know how they won it. So
Like you need to get players like Jack Leach into the squad. I don't know where is he. Yeah, he's. I mean, he can still play. They just removed him for no reason. Even Nasir Hussain on his podcast was shouting on that. That क्या देखकर मतलब तुम वो लोग को उसको निकाला तुम, मतलब ये पूरा इंडिया टीम जैसा ही उनका भी टीम चल रहा है जेन्युइनली। दोनों केकेआर के कोच और लिटरली वैसा ही चल रहा है। मतलब सबको फेड आउट कर दिया पर उसके रिप्लेसमेंट तुम लोग ने तैयार नहीं कर पाए।
ये तो इंग्लैंड की बात हो गई. आई थिंक देयर इज वन मोर. आई थिंक ओनली वन थिंग विच आई थिंक ऑस्ट्रेलिया इज लैकिंग इज the over dependence of for their spin department on Nathan Lyon. He has been around for a while. I think he has been around for more than a decade or more than that, I think. But it is time for Australia to move on from their over reliance on Nathan Lyon. And I think Todd Murphy was a good option in when they came to India for the BGT. He did play really well. I really liked him. So they have made him as a replacement for this match at least. So let's see if he is someone who they are looking for as a replacement for Nathan Lyon, because getting injured while saving a ball, this has been happened like twice into 1.5 years, I guess now, when he got injured in Lords for that match in England in 2023, I think. And then now again he got injured, and I think this is going to be, if not the last, at least the last few years for him as a veteran spinner for Australia. That, but apart from that, Australia just finds a way to win matches in Australia, even if they are too bad in subcontinent. But they still find ways to win ICC tournaments as well. And there's something really special about Australia when they are playing in Australia, and when they are playing in this in Australian summer, actually really difficult. Even if you see, they might not have a Steve Smith or a David Warner in their side. They might not have the best of bowlers in their side, but still they somehow manage to win the matches, even if they are going through some ups and downs of their fitness concerns. Their players who lost their lives in 2014, where they had that setback because of Phil Hughes. But the entire Australia was more emotional than fiery, I would say, in that tour. But Virat Kohli got on their nerves in there as well, and they got fiery at the end. But yeah, Australia does find ways to win matches, and it is something to admire and talk about. But yeah, this is the time where they need to move on from Nathan Lyon and look for someone else. Dot Murphy can be a good. I think Kunaman, as you spoke about, I think Kunaman also is a good option. But how much they want to rely on spin in absence of Nathan Lyon is something they need to talk about. But definitely they have gotten Todd Murphy for this match. So I think he's going to make the 11. That's pretty much it. I think last point we need to discuss is about the appearances of the stalwarts in the Vijay Hazare Trophy. Both of them, उनका videos और fitness का पूरा हमको एग्जांपल मिला है किस तरीके से दोनों फिट दिख रहे हैं और ऑब्वियसली हमने अभी रिसेंट ओडीआई 2 सीरीज में देखा एक विराट कोहली ने जिताया एक रोहित शर्मा ने मतलब परफॉर्म किया जिताया तुम्हें क्या लग रहा है व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी कमिंग आउट ऑफ दिस विजय हजारे टेन्योर फॉर देम लाइक 2-3 matches. Definitely
Yeah, I
Mumbai
don't
के
even.
टीम के साथ से I would not demean anyone any team Sikkim or any of the teams but uh, it might be possible that they perform really well but what is the outcome what is the aim of this I don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, there is no aim. It's just a diktat which they are made to follow. And last time also they followed the diktat. They ended up losing their test spots. And I hope right now, I mean, the situation is different. They won't be able to lose their
Yeah,
ODI spots now because they have been winning you matches from last now 3 games. I think we won. वही आपको जिता रहे हैं जितने भी ODI मैचेस हुए थे.
Rohit Sharma the man of the
So
series for Australia and Virat Kohli the man of the series for
match
South
for
Africa.
South Africa. So yeah, I mean, I don't see any need for them to play. I mean, as you said, nothing to demean against teams, but these teams I think they'll perform well, but you never know. Like नए players है तो मतलब हमारे रोहित शर्मा की थोड़ी weakness रही है कि नए players के सामने वो थोड़ा मतलब एक लूज शॉट आ जाते हैं और फिर वहां पर वो विकेट दे देते हैं. सो लेट्स जस्ट एंजॉय लाइक हाउ दे आर प्लेइंग. आई वुड से सैड पार्ट इट्स नॉट गेटिंग टेलीकास्टेड. मतलब स्टार स्पोर्ट्स पूरा इतना प्रोमो डाल दिया न्यूजीलैंड का धुरंधर का टाइटल ट्रैक डालकर उनके इर्द गिर्द ही पूरा तुम प्रमोशन कर रहे हो पर एक उनका मैच टेलीकास्ट नहीं कर सकते. या लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस. शुभमन गिल भी खेल रहे हैं विजय हजारे
Yes, yeah,
और वो
पंजाब के लिए
कैप्टेंसी नहीं करेंगे. वहां से भी निकाल दिया उनको कैप्टेंसी से.
अभिषेक शर्मा है कैप्टन उसके पंजाब के.
शुभमन गिल तुम्हारा ओडीआई का कैप्टन वो पंजाब का कैप्टन नहीं बनेगा ये कैसा.
आई थिंक बिकॉज पूरा अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं होगा ना तो कैप्टन शुड बी
हाँ
अवेलेबल
ओके
फॉर
कैप्टन.
फुल ऑफ द
सो
सो
यू
दैट्स
कैन
व्हाई ही
पिक
इज
एंड
नॉट.
चूज गेम्स. ओके.
सो अगर पंजाब के में वो अगर पूरा सीरीज होते तो आई थिंक उधर भी कैप्टन तो वही बनते बट अभी अभिषेक शर्मा है. पहला मैच उनका भी आई थिंक महाराष्ट्र के साथ है जो ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ कैप्टन है और उसमें पृथ्वी शॉ भी है महाराष्ट्र के लिए खेल रहे हैं तो इट विल बी गुड टू सी देम. यशस्वी जायसवाल मुंबई के लिए खेल रहे हैं कि नहीं खेल रहे हैं पहले 2 मैचेस.
नहीं नहीं वो नहीं खेलने वाला. आई थिंक ये सीजन ही नहीं खेल रहे वो.
So I don't know, maybe something personal, but I think he should have been playing that because that is the format he needs to prove himself in. Yes, he got a century in the last match in South Africa where he got that chance to play against. But he needs to prove himself in this format to get his spot there. For doing that, he needs to play more games, and Vijay Hazare Trophy was the best to prove yourself. But
स्मार्ट खेल लिया उसने जहां पर
uh,
उसका एंट्रेंस ही नहीं होने वाला है T20 में उसको भी निकाल दिया वैसे ही. और वो विजय हजारे नहीं खेल रहे जहां पर वो एक्चुअली उसको देख रहे हैं एज अ बैकअप ओपनर. बट
yes,
देयर कुड बी सम रीजन फ्रॉम हिम ओनली लाइक कुछ
maybe,
तो
yeah,
रीजंस होंगे कि नहीं
maybe.
खेल रहे वो.
Possible, but I think I don't know what reason is it because सब लोग खेल रहे हैं, even Rishabh Pant, Shubman Gill, everyone is playing. I think Andhra के captain तो नीतीश कुमार रेड्डी है, so yeah, everyone probably he should have been playing, but maybe something personal. So how do you think India is going to fare in New Zealand from here on? And that is the first assignment for us in the next new year. And what do you think about this World Cup squad? Do let us know in the comments below. Do join us for the further videos as well. Do let us know what you like or dislike from us. Like and share and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye.